Right. One more item to be shown to you. Let me remove one graph here, but because according to the way I drawn graph, when I put 0 here, I can remove it. For example, if I put 0 here, both finish. Right. Right. I'll get one graph. Right. This is a sine graph. Why I say sine graph? Because, for example, let me go to this place. You see the equation. Equation means sine equation. Right? Sine equation. This is sine graph. Here, this is also sine graph, but with a phase angle. Let me get that graph as well. Right. Let me put 0 phase angle. Right. When I put 0 phase angle, both comes together. Now, this is sine. This is a sine graph. This is also a sine graph. Because of that is the reason why both are coming one on top of the other. I mean coinciding. Let me change this to cos. COS and apply. This is a cos graph. Therefore, now your solid line shows a cos graph, and what do you call other line shows a sine graph. Let me make again sine. We'll apply to all rows by doing this, by clicking here. Right. Now both are sine. We'll make this cos. That is better, because this, why I made this graph, because I wanted to put a particular graph reference. Now this, what do you call this particular graph, dotted line graph, this is the dotted line graph, is a cos graph. The even you can see it from the equation. The other graph is a sine graph. Sorry. Other graph is a sine graph. Sine graph. Right. Therefore, these two graphs are two different graphs. This is straight line graph is a sine graph. Dotted line graph is a cos graph. Cos. Again, I am telling you, this dotted line graph is a cos graph. So cos signal. This straight line graph shows a sine signal. Sine signal. And as per the way that I drawn, both cos and sine graphs are having what you call zero phase angles. Zero phase angles. Zero phase angles means now I have a cos sine graph and a cos graph. Let me put cos here. Cos here. Right. Both are having 0 degree phase angle at this stage, because here phase angle is 0. Here I don't have a phase angle in my equation. Therefore, this cos graph means dotted graph is a graph that has a 0 phase angle. This sine graph is the straight line graph. Its phase angle is 0. Therefore, this sine cos graph, both graphs are having 0 phase angle. And importantly, sine graph doesn't coincide with cos graph. Means you can't put sine graph on top of the cos graph, because sine cos is different. However, in case if you make the this what you call phase angle 90, if you put 90 degrees to this phase angle, maybe plus 90, see what happens. Both graph becomes overlap. Right? Let me put something else. Now, not overlap, because there's a phase angle. In case if you put even minus 90, what happens? Is something like the mirror image. Right? Therefore, from when you put this plus 90, phase angle means your sine graph become a cos graph. Sometimes you may remember when you do your A level on the trigonometry, you did something like sine what do you call anuvarina theta equal cos theta, means sine equal cos. Sine 90 minus theta equal cos theta, means between sine and cos, I mean there is no difference between sine and cos, only difference is the phase angle, means sine signal is equal to the cos signal when there is a 90-degree minus difference. Right? That is what I did here as well. Therefore, from sine signal, even you can derive the cos signal. Therefore, in certain cases, when we do certain modules, we may talk about sine signal. I may say my antenna is transmitting a sine signal. When I talk about certain modules, I may say my carrier signal is cos. For example, especially when we discuss modulation, we normally use the cos carrier signal. Right? Depending on maybe, I mean, from module to module, we either use cos or sine. Therefore, don't worry. Even for cos, you can use sine because there is a 90-degree difference only. That's the difference. Therefore, there is no significant difference between sine and cos. Shape is almost same. Only difference between sine and cos is 90-degree phase angle. Okay? That is also one of the other finding which I want to note from this Excel, what you call simulation. I hope you are maybe slowly getting what I am saying as well, but don't worry. In case of you have a difficulty, of course, you can ask questions as well. And at the same time, maybe even though you don't find question today, probably when you go through these notes during the week, maybe during next couple of weeks, even you find any question maybe after 1 month, still you can ask those questions and get the required clarification, because getting clarification is the very important thing. May not be the on time, even maybe even by becoming late you can get the same clarification, don't worry. Right, now that's what I want to indicate, show by coming into this Excel. Something like Excel magic, but out of this Excel magic we can learn a lot for our subject as well. Let's move to the balance portion of what we have been discussing. Right, this is, we were here. Now I am moving to the next slide. Next slide indicate the same thing what I have been already indicating through this Excel demonstration. There, if I have a sine signal, say with a 0 phase angle, you can say this sine signal is equal to this cos signal, because cos theta minus 90 equal sine theta. Cos theta minus 90 equal sine theta, right? That is maybe something which you are bringing from your A-level knowledge. Same way, if you have a cos signal called cos, this is your cos signal, this is your sine signal, these two signals are equal. Why? Because the difference between these two signals from angle point of view is the only phase angle difference. Therefore, this cos equal this sine, right? Therefore, from cos you can derive sine, from sine you can derive cos. Therefore, when I say cos signal transmission, sine signal transmission, don't worry, both are almost same. For example, today I may say I am transmitting cos signal. Likewise, maybe after 2 weeks time I may explain antenna is transmitting sine signal. Therefore, in that case you may worry One day he's saying cos signal, the other day he's saying sine signal, and he's going to confuse us. No, it's not like that. Says there is a very clear relationship between sine and cos. Right? Therefore, based on your preference, you may prefer either sine signals or cos signals. But importantly, both are primary signals. Both are primary signals. Okay? I don't say sine signal equal to cos signal. What I told was sine signal can make equal to cos by introducing 5/2 phase angle. That is what I told you. That has to be kept in mind very clearly. Therefore, here I don't try to explain these two graphs that has already been demonstrated through Excel as well.